Have you ever had that feeling on Sunday night? That dread in the pit of your stomach, the Sunday scaries, where you're already dreading Monday morning. Or maybe you're a few years into your career, you've done everything right, but you look at your job and you just think, is this it? If you have, you're not alone. And it's one of the biggest questions that young professionals and students struggle with. In our last video, we introduced organizational behavior as the secret code to success, and we talked about the 3 levels that you have to master: the individual, the group, and the organization. Today, we're starting with the most important one, the individual, you. Because if you don't know what drives you, you can't possibly find a job or build a company that will truly fulfill you. For decades, we've been given 2 conflicting pieces of advice. The first, just to get the highest paying job you can, and the second, follow your passion. The problem is, neither of them is the full story. Following your passion might leave you broke, and chasing money might leave you feeling empty. The truth is, the perfect job is a myth. But finding the right job for you right now is about finding a healthy balance. And to do that, you need to use a simple 3-point checklist, and I call this the Modern Career Trifecta. Every good job, every sustainable career has a balance of these 3 things: money, meaning, and well-being. So let's break down how you can score yourself on each one. First up, money. Now, we're often told not to focus on money, but let's be realistic. Money is your foundation. It's the resource that pays for your food, your housing, and your ability to even think about higher goals. The business theorist Frederick Herzberg developed a brilliant idea called the 2-factor theory. He said that some things at work are hygiene factors. Salary is a hygiene factor. Think of it like the plumbing in your apartment or your house. If it works, you don't wake up every day thinking, I'm so happy that the toilet flushes. You just expect it to. But if it breaks, it's a crisis, and the only thing that you can think about. That's how money works. Getting a big raise won't necessarily make you love your job, but being underpaid and feeling exploited will definitely make you hate it. Money is about fairness and security. It removes dissatisfaction. So your first self-assessment question is this: am I paid fairly for my skills, my experience, my industry? Does my job cover my financial needs and allow me to build a secure foundation? The second pillar is meaning. If money is the foundation, meaning is the engine. This is your why. This is what gets you out of bed even on the tough days. This is the other side of Herzberg's theory, the motivator. These are the things like achievement, recognition, growth, and the work itself. But let's take it a step further. In his best-selling book, Drive, author Daniel Pink explains that for modern creative work, what truly motivates us isn't just external rewards, but 3 powerful internal drives. He calls them autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Purpose is the big one. It's the why we just talked about. The feeling that you are contributing to something bigger than yourself. Mastery is that feeling of getting better at something that matters. That growth and that achievement from Herzberg's theory. It's the satisfaction of learning some new skill or solving a difficult problem. Autonomy, this is the urge to direct your own life, to have control over your tasks, your time, your team, or your technique. It's the opposite of being micromanaged. You can be paid a fortune, but if you're micromanaged, you're not getting better at anything, and you feel like your work is pointless. You'll be unmotivated. So your second question is this: does my work have a clear purpose? Am I given the autonomy to do it well? Do I have the opportunity for mastery and growth? And this brings us to the third and perhaps most modern non-negotiable pillar, well-being. If money is your foundation, meaning is your drive, well-being is your fuel. It's the resource that allows you to actually do your job and still have life left over. A job can be well paid, it can feel meaningful, but if it demands 80 hours a week, run by a toxic boss, and leaves you completely burnt out, it's not a good job. It's just a fast track to breaking down. This pillar includes a few critical things. The first is work-life balance. Does your job respect your boundaries? This connects directly to Daniel Pink's idea of autonomy. A job that gives you flexibility to manage your own time is a job that respects your well-being. The second is psychological safety. This is a key term from organizational behavior. It means, can I be myself at work? Can I ask a dumb question? Can I propose a new idea? Or can I admit that I made a mistake without fear that I'll be humiliated or punished? The third is physical and mental health. Does the culture support your health? Do they encourage taking breaks? Is it a supportive collaborative environment or a cutthroat political one? Your third question is, does my job energize me more than it drains me? Does the company culture support my mental health and respect my life outside of work? Okay, here's your action plan. Grab a piece of paper or open a new note on your phone. I want you to rate your current job or the job that you're thinking about taking on a scale of 1 to 10 for all 3 pillars. For money, the foundation, 1 would be I'm struggling and 10 would be I'm paid very well and fairly. For meaning or the drive, 1 would be I'm a cog in the machine and 10 I feel purpose, mastery, and autonomy. For well-being, the fuel, 1 would be I'm totally burnt out, and 10, I feel supported and energized. Now look at your scores. The goal isn't to have perfect 10s. That's a unicorn. The goal is balance. Are you a 10 on meaning, but a 2 on money and well-being? That's the passionate burnout. You love the mission, but you're broke and exhausted. Are you an 8 on well-being, but a 2 on money and meaning? That's the comfortable coaster. It's easy, it's low stress, but you're bored and you're not growing and you're not building a future. The right job is the one where you can say, you know what? It's a 7 in money, it's an 8 in meaning, and it's a 7 in well-being. That's a sustainable, fulfilling career. So stop looking for the perfect job. Instead, use this checklist to find the right job for you. And here's a final thought. Your score isn't permanent. Your priorities will change. When you're 22, you might be willing to take a 4 on well-being for a 9 on meaning. When you're 35 with a family, a 9 on well-being might become your non-negotiable. This is the tool that you can use for the rest of your life. I want to hear from you. Which of these 3 pillars is the most important to you right now? Money, meaning, or well-being? Let me know in the comments below. In our next video, we're going to tackle the next level, the group. Here we're diving into the biggest challenge of the modern workplace, how to be a star player on a remote team. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.